Yes, you're watching the SA Sports Show Golf. I know you love it. Of course, the Simpson Cup's on. A great man, Gary Thompson's been good enough to come in and get us up to date. The Fab Three, or the Big Three, are dominating at the moment.
Well, they are, yes. Glenelg are undefeated. Grange have lost one, and Kooyonga have had a half. So Kooyonga have still got to play both Grange and Glenelg. Obviously Glenelg have got to play Kooyonga. So they're shaping up. It was always sort of felt, and I said the first week that, you know, they've dominated for 22 years. So
well, it can change.
Yeah, it can, but it needs an upset the next couple of weeks to give it a bit of a jolt. But that's
possible?
Not. It can happen because Southern got 4.5, 2.5 last weekend against Kooyonga. So it doesn't take much to turn it around.
Dark. You got to play at the Flurio in a couple of weeks.
We got the Flurio and Tanunda as well.
To dance down the.
So when you're playing, as I said before, when you're playing the Hills teams on Hills courses, it comes back into their field a lot more than the Sandbelt courses. You know,
so those games coming up.
So it can happen, but there'll be a lot of jostling for positions in the next couple of weeks because there's a massive game this week between Thaxted Park and the Vines. The loser is going to be really fighting for the survival, where the winner comes right back into contention for a semi-final spot. So,
which way do you see it?
Well, after. I think the Vines, we've played both of them, and I felt the Vines were a little bit more impressive than Thaxted Park, but, it's another given day, so who knows?
It's the great thing about sport, isn't it? We can all sit here and predict. So many different sports where you go, well, America's Cup, we could use that as off the top of your head. You go, well, they're going to win it. Well, no, they didn't. The Aussies beat them. Or, no disrespect, Port Richmond a couple of weeks ago, everyone's got
same result.
Well, Richmond win. So it's easy to sit here and go, I think it should go this way.
Yeah, well, that's right.
It could change so quickly.
You've got the Vines and Thaxted, who are both southern clubs, if you like, coming down to Kooyonga to play. They've got to play at Kooyonga. So
foreign territory for both of them.
You wouldn't say it's foreign territory to these players because they would have played there.
They played Kooyonga many times.
But you still would come and do it at Kooyonga. So
weather conditions, we've had 2 wet Sundays in a row and predicted another wet one. It just makes it a little tricky, and some guys can concentrate and play better in inclement conditions than others, So
when we talk about that, when we talk to the AFL boys, they don't mind the rain; they hate the wind. For golf, is it hate the wind, don't mind the rain?
A lot of like both together.
No, both together makes it really difficult.
But if you had to say it can be windy or it can be wet, which one would? The players
much prefer to play in rain than wind.
Rain than the wind. Because of the flow of the ball.
You can go out on a day where it's not windy, but it can rain all day, and it doesn't matter. You put your brolly up, you just put the brolly down without having to open it and close it the whole time. But when there's wind as well, and you've got to walk into it and try and keep things dry. So there's an advantage sometimes getting out early, isn't there? So you get out early before the rain, and then the next group out are in the rain or the wind. And
that can play a part.
Massively can. So when we're talking about, sometimes if it's just a pure day, and it's, let's say it's Glenelg up against, the Vines, you say, well, Glenelg are going to get it. But now the conditions come in, and now that changes the dynamics again.
They're massive, and I know it's not Simpson Cup, but you see professional tournaments, and some guys might draw early on the Thursday morning and late on the Friday, and get terrible conditions both times, where the guys in the middle
can have good
vice versa can have perfect conditions, and it just.
That's the way it is.
It makes and breaks.
So it's hot. It's hot right now, really. The Simpson Cup at the moment is
top and bottom.
It'll be. Well, we go to the week's break after this week, and this week we'll sort a few out because you would looking at the draw. I mean, Kooyonga, Royal Adelaide, but Kooyonga at home, I would expect they would. They'd win. Mid-North Glenelg, certainly Glenelg will start favourite there, and Southern and Grange. Now, Southern have performed really well so far this year. These couple of guys that I said they got from Mount Gambier are performing really well. They've got a bit of strength at the top, so I still think Grange will overcome them at Kooyonga, and then the Thaxted Park Vines game will really throw things open. So, it's starting to take really good shape.
And there was I noticed, Phil, honestly, there's a few punters out there on Sunday.
On Sunday,
you know, so if you want to see some really good golf, and this is really good golf, this is your best, you know, this is the best you're going to see, then I suggest you get to Kooyonga. What time do they start Kooyonga on the weekend?
11:15
on Sunday.
Yeah, mate.
11:15 Sunday, you need to be at the Kooyonga Golf Course.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Right. Gary, always appreciate you coming in, mate.
Phil,
we'll
thank you very much.
We'll have to get to the next week or two and find out what's happening. Stay with us, a bit more to come.